Hey y'all, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I would love it if you'd click that button and stick around. I have a bunch of fun new projects on the way. Today, I want to show you how I made these adorable Bumblebee floral picks out of stuff from the Dollar Tree. To make the body of the bee, I'm going to be using one of the large styrofoam egg picks from Dollar Tree, one 1.3-inch styrofoam ball from Hobby Lobby, and some Premier Just Chanel yarn in yellow and black, both I got at the Dollar Tree. I start by removing the egg from the wooden skewer, and then using my hot glue gun on the lowest setting, I hot glue the styrofoam ball to the flat side of the egg to create the head. Now that the hot glue is set up, I start adding the yarn to the body. I start with the black yarn at the tip of the egg using a small dot of hot glue to hold it in place. Then I simply create a small circle using hot glue here and there to hold it in place. Once I have the yarn wrapped around once, I cut it off and make another circle with the yellow yarn. I alternate colors until I get to the wider part of the egg. I made sure to keep all of my joining pieces on the same side so that it could be the bee's belly and hidden once it's finished. Once I get to the widest part of the egg, I continue to alternate between the two colors, but this time I end up wrapping each color twice around the egg to make the stripes a little bit wider. I continue to do this until I get to where the egg begins to get smaller closer to the bee's head. Once the egg begins to taper, I go back to only one circle with each of the colors, still alternating them. I wanted to end with the yellow stripe up against the styrofoam ball. For the bee's head, I'm only going to be using the black yarn. I start wrapping the yarn at the front of the styrofoam ball and work my way all the way around the ball until the black yarn meets up with the yellow yarn. And this is what it looks like once it's all wrapped. To make the bee's wings, I used some wire cutters, some 20-gauge black copper wire, and 4 of the white rose petals from the wedding section at Dollar Tree. For each of the wings, I use a small dab of hot glue at the top and bottom of 2 of the rose petals to hot glue them together. I then cut a piece of the wire about 1.5 inches long. After making sure the wire is pretty straight, I glue it to the center of the petals. Next, I just push the wire into the styrofoam egg where I think the wing should be. Now that the bee's little wings are in place, it's time to make the antenna. I cut 2 small pieces of wire and then used the wooden skewer from the egg to curl the ends of the wire to make the little antenna. I then just pushed them into the styrofoam ball. And that's it. It's that simple to make one of these little guys. Now I'm just going to take the skewer that I took out of the egg and put it up underneath the little bee in its belly to hold it up. And here's a look at the little guys in the flower arrangement that I made. I think these guys turned out so cute, and they're super easy and affordable. If you like this video and want to see more like it, or if you want to see how I made these flowers, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and stick around. I'll see you next time.